Hi, I'm Devin and this is my location project. The location I've chose to use is a location that I am interested in making my video that I'm currently working on. The video is called 8 Bits of Love. It's about two friends. One friend finds his love of his life over the internet and then finds out that she's been kidnapped and goes on a quest to save her. They work at a store called the Game Emporium, which is actually a store owned by a friend of mine, and this is the location. This is the outside of the location. What it is that it's a game store for used and new games. You can try the games before you buy them, which makes this kind of unique. 8 Bits of Love it's all about video games and how a kid fell in love with this love of his life with video games. This is the store. This is the outside of the front of the store where they can have like a smoke break or something later on in the movie. And then it's a great location to shoot at this store. It's quiet. He's closed on Sundays, so we can always do Sunday shooting. And then there's some of the issues that could arise is that if we do any outside scenes, if you follow me around this way, they've got roads here, and it's one of the main roads. It's actually a highway that goes through, but it dies down into a rural area, so you get a lot of traffic, a lot of semis, so it can be really loud out here. It's a 4-way stop, but constant traffic. So I might have to be a little bit louder. We might have to get the police to kind of block off, at least the block of it, make people detour around the block. Or we can do with sound editing with boom mics and shotgun mics and things of that nature. Then another thing that could be an issue is if we have any action scenes or anything of that nature, we will need permission from the LaPorte County to make sure that everyone's got the first aid, people aren't going to be actually injured. If we have any weapons involved, we have to make sure they get them checked, and that we have permits to be able to use them for our video shooting, and we have to make signs for people to let them know, hey, this isn't real, we're just shooting a movie. On the weekends, over here is the bank parking lot. We've got a bank over here that they have early hours on the weekends, and then they're closed on Sundays. So if we do weekend shooting, we can probably get started anytime afternoon, which is perfect because it still gives us a lot of daylight to work with. While on Sunday, we can work with it all day. And then we can use the parking lot here, but unfortunately, it shares a parking lot with 2 other businesses, Radio Shack being one, and they get busy a lot. Right here is where the cutoff is until, for the rest of the businesses. So we can't really do too much parking here, but we can still get some right over into this area. Some of the great things about this is it's a great location. The store is nice and big, plenty of lighting on the inside. A lot of the takes are going to be taking place inside the store. And so let's go and let's give you a tour of the store. This is the inside of the store, the location that I'm looking forward to use and for our project that we're going to use today. The video that I want to create is all about video games and friends and then finding love through video games. And so this kind of fits the natural habitat of all of that. We've got different consoles set up with televisions, we've got different games for sale. Different things that could run into is being that this is a short budget film, I can't really go and show different video games and promote video games, so we would have to make promo sleeves or fake sleeves of video games that we've created or thought about and put them on there and display so that way we don't get sued by bigger companies. A lot of the filming is going to take place behind the counter, is where the 2 gentlemen work. One's always going to be the one that's really hard working, the other one's going to be the lazy friend, of course. We've all got one of those. This is the owner, Cameron. He's the one that we'd have to make sure we get permission to do the filming with. He's the one that we got to work out the time frame and when the best to come in and shoot. If we've got to pay him a fee or whatever if he's got to close up the shop, so that way he doesn't lose any business, or work with him on the days that he's closed and come into work.